Yo guys, what's up? It's XRAYZ. Welcome back to another Call of Duty Black Ops 3 video. Now in this video, we're actually going to be doing a comparison between the AN-94 from Black Ops 3 and the brand new 99M in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I wanted to compare the stats to show you guys what changed, what's different, what's similar, and kind of give you guys a final verdict on, is this one better than the one from Black Ops 3, or is it a dumbed down version? I think you guys are really going to enjoy the video. If you guys do go out and enjoy it, drop a like, it does help out. And if you are brand new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe and you turn on notifications so you don't miss a single video in the future. Also really want to thank all of you guys that were part of the late night stream I had going last night. Make sure you guys turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my live streams. I had a lot of fun. We talked a lot. The chat was awesome. So huge thank you to everyone who was part of that stream. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into the information. I actually was pretty shocked to see some of the changes they added to the KVK 99, which is essentially the AN-94, but it did have a few changes, which I thought were pretty cool. So starting off, we want to get a basis of what we know that the AN-94 can do, and well, we have the stats from Black Ops 2 courtesy of Marvel 4, who is well known in the community for being the stat meister. So he has the stats from Black Ops 2. Now the AN-94 from Black Ops 2 had a magazine size of 30 rounds. So this is standard across assault rifles, nothing different here. You see it across a lot of assault rifles from any Call of Duty. 30 is always the standard. Now as for the damage, the AN-94 actually has a damage profile of 40 damage up close, and it tapers off to around 33 when you consider in the different ranges. So it's 40 max, 33 minimum, which means that this is a 3 to 4 shot to kill weapon. Now the rate of fire is pretty much a little bit unique here for the AN-94 because it has two different fire rates. Now the regular fire rate, which is the fire rate that we're going to have over a long term, so say you're going through all of your bullets, is going to be 625 rounds per minute. A little bit slower than average. 700 is usually the rate of fire that you expect from an average assault rifle, so it's a little bit slower than most, but it does have that pretty interesting quirk, which maybe some of you guys forgot about, where the first two bullets of the AN-94 actually fire incredibly fast. The first two fire at 937 rounds per minute. So the first two shots, if you run into one person, it'll shoot those first two incredibly fast, and then it'll taper off to 625. So if you run into a room, you'll get the first guy pretty quick, and then the rest of them, it's going to be a little bit harder because it's going to slow down dramatically. Another feature of weapons that usually have a slower rate of fire is that they do have lower recoil, and that is the same with the AN-94. It's a pretty deadly and accurate weapon. Alright, so now that we have those stats from the AN-94 from Black Ops 2, let's take a look at the changes that we have in Black Ops 3 with the KVK 99. Now the KVK actually has the same magazine size of 30 rounds. Again, normal for an assault rifle. The damage profile is actually lower than the Black Ops 2 version in that it does 35 as its max damage, and it does 29 at its minimum damage. A little bit weird, honestly, because the max damage is almost equivalent to the minimum damage of the AN-94 from Black Ops 2. 2 more hit points, pretty weird, but it does actually have the same shot to kill of 3 to 4. So again, not really that weird. It's still the same shots to kill, just a little bit more damage when it comes to the AN-94, which means that you tend to get faster kills if you get some headshots in there. Now the rate of fire, again, peculiar just like it was in Black Ops 2, but it's a little bit different. So first of all, the regular rate of fire, which we talked already about, which is when you're going through all of your ammo and it goes past that little special faster rate of fire, is 555 rounds per minute in Black Ops 3. So 70 rounds per minute slower than the Black Ops 2 version. Pretty weird, honestly. I'm kind of surprised that they have it that much slower than the Black Ops 2 version. As for the first two shots, it's a little bit different this time around, whereas before it would shoot both of them like a normal automatic. It actually is a 2-round burst, the first two shots. So it actually bursts out the first two, and they burst out at 810 rounds per minute, which again, slower than the AN-94 from Black Ops 2. So it fires slower, it has a lower damage profile, so it does have a little bit of a slower time to kill, and again, just like the AN-94, is going to have a lower recoil. So what does this mean? It basically means that the KVK is a little bit of a dumber down version of the AN-94. If you play a lot of Black Ops 2, you might notice the change, but honestly, if you don't play it consistently and you don't switch between the two, you might not notice it because honestly, the difference between them is not that much. It's pretty minimal. Although I will say the slower rate of fire is pretty significant. It is a 70-point drop-off, which is kind of weird. But anyways, that's a little bit of information about the AN-94 and the KVK 99m from Black Ops 3, the differences, the similarities. Let me know what you guys think about these weapons. I personally think it's a pretty well-balanced weapon in Black Ops 3 given the ecosystem that we have there with the different weapons. So it's not overpowering, it's definitely not underpowered. And I actually think that it's a pretty cool weapon to have, but there's definitely better weapons in Black Ops 3 than the AN-94. And I'm going to be doing another comparison in the future between this guy and the KN-44, and I think that one's going to be very interesting as well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, once again, drop a like on the video. It does help out. It is appreciated. And if you are brand new, if you want to see more content like this, then obviously make sure that you subscribe and you turn on notifications. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next upload. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and check out my gaming channel. I'm out. Peace.